So it comes already full of some kind of liquid, and it actually says not to replace the water inside. And it also comes with a charge cable. So the idea is that you plug this in for 10 minutes, it heats up, and then you unplug it and it will stay warm for 2 to 4 hours. So you could use this for a compress for an injury, or you could even use this for your dog or cat. For example, if you have an aircon room and they get cold, they could sit on this. Like I said, you only charge it for 10 minutes, then you unplug and you leave it. So I wouldn't leave this unattended personally, because you know, electrics and liquid generally don't mix very well, so definitely keep an eye on this. So using my thermal camera, we can see the starting temperature is around 31 degrees, 30 to 31. So that's our starting temperature. Let's plug this in for 10 minutes, and then we'll bring the thermal camera back and we'll read it again. And we'll run it through this power meter so we can see exactly how much energy it consumes. Okay, so I've just plugged it in and let it focus. It's consuming around 320 watts. Now I'll leave this running so we can see the total consumption, and then we can estimate how much it would cost. Now it's only been around 1.5 minutes, and if you see the thermal camera here, it's already up to 40 degrees Celsius. And to the hand, I can just about feel, but it doesn't feel like a big difference from earlier. But that's only been about 1.5 minutes, so let's leave it running. So it's been around 5 minutes, and you can see it's already up to around 55 degrees Celsius. Now over here there's a hot spot, because this is where the heating element is. It's just inside here. So if we focus the camera in that section, we can see it's actually closer to around 61 degrees, 62 degrees. Apparently this has an auto shut off at around 75 to 80 degrees Celsius. So it's been around 10 minutes and it still hasn't turned itself off. I'm reading external temperatures of around 70 to 75 degrees Celsius. So I imagine any moment now this should turn off. It says 10 minutes, but that's not exact, because actually what it's looking for is to reach 75 or 80 degrees Celsius. Now I would imagine internally it must already be at that. Ah, there you go. So it's just turned off now. Let's check our power meter. There you go, 0 watts. So total consumption was 0.07767 kilowatt hours, and from that we can calculate how much it actually cost to heat this thing up. So let me unplug it. So to the hand, it's pretty hot. It's not burning, but it's pretty hot. I think it would make a good compress, or good for cats and dogs in air-conned areas. Now here I can feel the heating element, so it's not very comfortable that side, but this side, yeah, it's okay. I think you could use it. It's pretty big, so there's enough space there that the heating element won't really get in the way. What I'll do now is I'll take measurements every 30 minutes of the external temperature, and we'll see how long this thing really does stay warm for, because they say 2 to 4 hours. I guess it depends whether you're in an aircon room or if there's a fan blowing over this or something like that. But that's pretty much it. I'll put those temperatures in the video description. Like I said, this is only 200 pesos at SM, as long as you have an Advantage card. And yeah, I mean, it seems okay as long as it lasts. Like I said, I would not leave this unattended when you're charging it. Definitely keep an eye on it for those 10 minutes or so. And yeah, it seems pretty cool actually for 200 pesos. And feels like good quality, but you never really know until you use these things for a few weeks or a few months. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.